Hello? Can everyone hear me? We're all forgetting something very important. The best man speech. Someone very special and important right here. So, before I get started, I want to give a special thanks to Bronson and Daniela for getting all of this together. Like the preacher said, they've been very busy working on their house, getting all this together. It's never been harder to get a wedding of this scale and this size and bringing everyone together. So everyone give them a round of applause. And if you don't know me, my name is Carson. I've known Bronson for over 20 years, which is a long time to know someone. And I've talked to Daniela for at least 4 hours. So I'm basically an expert on those two. So since I've known Bronson for a long time, there's never been a period where Bronson and Carson haven't been the dynamic duo. We've always been on the same team, whether we were classmates, co-workers, or rivals even. We've always been kind of a package deal, doing whatever we need to do and pushing for whatever. What I want to talk about in this speech is I want to talk about how we got here. I was told, hey, just tell a funny story about the past, but I think this is going to be a lot more important. So with all this time that has passed, when you know someone for this long of time, their actions and personalities actually, or when you know these people, they start to blur. So, like Bronson is a super kind, helpful person, but when you know someone for that long, it blurs to where you no longer see, like, he might give me a gift, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's cool, or like, he might steal my candy. It's like, sure, that sucked, but like, he's still a good guy. It's like a meter that doesn't really move anymore. But since those things blurred, actually what you start to see is what's in his heart, which is what is much more important in a friendship, is being to actually see through someone and seeing through their actions. And what I have seen in Bronson's heart since we were 7 and even younger is a heart full of dreams. Half of our conversations for 20 years is, what is tomorrow going to be like? What are we going to be like when we're men? When we have to make hard decisions, when we have to be there for whoever's in our lives. We always ask each other, are we going to be tall? Are we going to be rich? Are we going to be good looking? You know, some things still don't come true. But, but all that matters is looking at those dreams and expressing them. And the funny thing is, when someone tells me or asks me, why are you the way you are? I think in my life, this has made the biggest impact. Because we talked about our dreams for so long, we've encased our hearts with them. And it's created this iron shell of dreams that is no longer movable. Bronson cannot be swayed by evil or by others' ill intent because of this iron heart that forces the world to bend to his dreams and his reality. That is why we are all here today, because he sees each one of you in his future and dreams. And that is one of the things I respect most about him. Sorry, my list disappeared for a second. Since he is unmovable and unshakable, we've always strived for our best, whether it was grades, being kind, being the best person for who we need to be in whatever situation. I'm sure all of you have known Bronson has been there and has tried to be there, even when you don't want him. He'll call you, or he'll be like, hey, how you doing? Because that's the kind of person he is, because he wants you there. And he's the type of person to extend his hand whenever you need him. So I suggest that each one of you, if you see him extend his hand, take it. And if he ever needs your hand, you better give it. Because Bronson is one of the best humans on this planet. And that will support your dreams, and he expects you to be a part of his dreams. Even if you don't intend to support it, he wants you there. And that being said, me and Bronson, we've slipped up from time to time. We're not perfect. No one is. But that's what is important, is being able to get up and stand strong for what you believe in and your dreams. And Bronson doesn't put his hand out for obligation. He's like, not because you're family. He does it because he genuinely cares about each one of you. And he wants to see each one of your dreams around your heart create the bright future he envisions, even if he doesn't talk about it very much, or even if he jokes. That is behind every action. It's no longer his personality or individual actions. It is engraved on his heart, and it deserves to be called out and shown as much love as he has shown all of you. Now, speaking of dreams, I met Daniela not too long ago. As I said, I've had maybe 5 hours of conversation with her. I sat her down and was like, what is your intentions with my boy? You can't show up after 20 years and just take him. I'm not gonna let you do that. And so, she gave me the worst answer she could have gave me. She said, well, I intend to start a family with him. And guys, Daniela has been dodging me for at least a year. I'm like, Bronson, when can I see her? When can I talk to her? And I was like, all that resentment and buildup for a year evaporated in one sentence. I'm like, damn it. And as I talked to her, it was so strange, because I've talked to Bronson for many years, and he's always talked about this dream woman that was in his heart, that was engraved. And then to just see her manifest in real life was an act of God to bring him his dream girl. And for me to get to learn and meet her was a very blessed day for me. And I'm so glad that he's found someone as beautiful and smart as Daniela. Sorry. So if you haven't caught on, we are living Bronson's dreams right now. We are in a dream. This moment is cemented in history and in their lives. And I'm so happy that y'all are all here to support those dreams and support them, because they may be strong, they might have iron hearts, but they can't do it alone. So always extend your hand to them, as they will do for you. And before I end and give my toast, I want to give them a little bit of a special toast. And for a special toast, I don't have a drink, but it deserves a special word. And so here, I'm gonna steal your water bottle. So after I finish my toast and I raise my hand, my drink, I want y'all to say the word huzzah. So we're gonna practice real quick. Everyone grab your drinks. You have to do this. This is mandatory. Don't get out of it. So when I raise my drink, y'all are gonna say huzzah, and it's gonna come from the gut. You only have one chance of this, so I'm giving y'all practice. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Huzzah!
That's right. One more time.
Huzzah!
That's right. Okay. I would like. Okay. Ready, set, action. I would like to give a toast to this beautiful couple.
Oh.
This beautiful couple married on December 7th, 2024, to happiness, dreams, and much more along the way.
Huzzah!
Thank you. Y'all are great.